Hi. So how you doing today? So there's a great question that we as kids often ask our parents. Are we there yet? So for me, I grew up in a very rural town in South Louisiana. So it took a little bit of time to get anywhere that we wanted to go. So invariably, my mom was annoyed by us by asking, are we there yet? Are we there yet? And so as I find myself where we are smack dab in the maybe in the 90%, maybe 85% of the rest of this pandemic, I want to be there. And so it's quite annoying because I know that we probably have another 6 to 8 months of this overall, but I want to be there. I'm impatient. And I'm especially impatient when I can see the other side, but I know that we still have to do some work to get to the other side. As I was sitting in the last couple weeks, I found myself kind of bogged down in it. And then I had this realization earlier this week. I'm actually having a delayed reaction to COVID. And so, in the first coming, the first 6 weeks, 8 weeks, whatever of the pandemic, I was talking to clients and friends and whatnot who were kind of really depressed and trying to figure it out and everything else. But I was just plowing through. I was writing my book. I was trying to stay busy. I was keeping myself busy rather than really owning the emotions of what was going on. And that's my coping mechanism. I know that. That's just how I deal with things overall. But now here we are 11 months into this, and it's starting to hit me, and I'm almost having a delayed reaction to it. So I have two choices. I can kind of mope in it and wallow in the fog of this delayed reaction, or I can use it in a different type of way. And so I actually remind myself daily. I come up with some of these like once a week or so, and I have my sticky note reminders, that are the manna, the things that I need for that week, basically. And so the one that I have for this week, it says, I'm not anxious, I'm excited. And so I learned that phrase from Simon Sinek. He actually was talking specifically about presentations and the kind of energy that we create to do a presentation when we say that we're anxious about it is the same kind of energy that we create for excitement. So if you retool it in your head and say, I'm not anxious, I'm excited. Every time there's something or some kind of anxiety or angst or just antsiness that comes in you, retooling it in your brain to say, I'm excited actually has a better opportunity that rather than dragging you down, it builds you up overall. So that's my coping mechanism. I'm curious to hear what you're doing to kind of get yourself to the other side. We can all learn from one another, and I am here as a resource. Never hesitate to reach out if I can be of any assistance to you. I'd love to just visit also. Hey, continue to do what you need to do to take good care. We're getting so close. Don't let your guard down, but please stay safe. And I look forward to seeing you in person later in the year. You take good care of yourself.